Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I looked a little close. As a matter of fact, I looked so close that I looked up and found somebody that was following Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, oh, we got it now. We got it now. Fool around and stumble across Peter.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Peter was the spokesperson. Matter of fact, it was Peter that said, thou art the Christ.
That's it. Yeah.
The Son of the living God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But Peter had a problem.
You have a problem.
Peter denied Christ.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
My brothers and sisters, the Bible is full of buts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And looking at the buts, find out why are there buts in our life.
All right. All right.
And when I look around to find out why there are buts in our lives, I found out one thing. Your butt may not be my butt.
Yeah.
But your butt, but my butt may not be your butt.
All right. All right.
Well, Pastor, when I kept, we all got some butts.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But I found out there are some famous butts in the church.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do it up here at this church, but every now and then somebody come up to you, Reverend, and say, we would do better. And somebody else will run to you and say, Reverend, I was coming to church.
Right. Yeah.
Then you look at somebody else and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you turn around over here and they will say, Reverend, I would be saved.
Right. Yes, sir.
Everybody got a butt.
Yeah.
Well, when I look a little closer, I think I need to get back to Naaman before I get off track a little bit.
All right.
Naaman's wife had a little old girl working for her.
Yeah.
And this little old girl was a slave girl that was taken out of the Israelites' camp. And she worked for Naaman's wife, and the little girl told her mistress, said, if my Lord will go down to Samaria, there's a prophet in Samaria who would cure him of his leprosy. So Naaman's wife told him what the little maid girl told her, and Naaman, having a good relationship with the king, went to the king and said, King, I heard that there was a man or a prophet down in Samaria that said the king told him, I tell you what I'm going to do, Naaman. I'm going to give you a letter of authority so you can go through unharmed, no problem. He said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some gold, and I'm going to give you some ships, some silver, and then I want you to take 10 changes of clothes.
All right.
The Bible said that Naaman received this, and he went down to where the prophet was in Samaria. But what Naaman did, instead of going to the man of God, he went to the king of Samaria.
Yes, sir.
And the Bible said that Naaman presented the letter to the king. So, and the king, that I can cure a man, or that I can tell a man raise him up again. The king got distraught because the king believed that the king of Syria was ready to attack him, was ready to pounce on him and to take his kingdom. And the king rent his clothes and began to talk, and as he rent his clothes, somebody told me that somebody ran down to the prophet. King done rented his leprosy. Sent word to the king and say, send him down here to my house. So Naaman got his gold, silver, got his clothes, got his company, they down to the prophet's house.
Come on now. My Lord.
The prophet was sitting in his house. I ride up with our feet cocked up and our reclining was in his house. We'll say so.
Yeah.
Now, some of y'all got a problem with that.
All right. All right.
You don't want the man of God to prosper in the church. But just as soon as you get sick, just as soon as a problem arises,
Yeah.
and you don't even call him and tell him, somebody else got to call him, and you want him to come right. You know how it is. If you're sick and you don't go, and the man of God don't go right now, then you get on the telephone and talk about, say, he wouldn't even come and see about it.
Yeah.
Mighty man.
Yeah.
And here it is, this little old country preacher wouldn't even come out and just wave his hand and say, God, here.
Yeah.
But he told him to go dip
Yeah.
in the jar. The Bible says Naaman got AIDS. Naaman couldn't understand.
Yeah.
I got people that I can tell fetch and they go.
Yeah.
And here it is, he won't even come outside and see about me. I done traveled all this way. And all he done was told me to go dip in the jar.
Talk well.
7 times. Elisha told Naaman to go down and dip in the jar.
Yeah.
Now, the Jordan River wasn't clean.
That's right. That's right.
The Jordan River was the Jordan River was a river you just, I wonder about sometimes. How can a
Yes, sir.
for the life of me, I can't understand how a little old watermelon seed can make a 5 or a 10 pound piece of fruit.
Yeah.
I tell you, how can red blood take a black heart full of sin and make it whiter
Yes, sir.
than snow?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever thought about that?
Yes, sir.
And here it is. Naaman said, nah, I got 2 rivers that I can see the bottom in, that's crystal clear. They much better to be in than this muddy river called Jordan. Can't you see
Yes,
how
sir.
Naaman is looking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's just like me telling you to go jump in the muddy Mississippi. Here it is. What Naaman didn't understand. And what Naaman failed to understand. It wasn't about the water being dirty.
Come on, preacher. All right.
It wasn't about the water being messed up.
Come on, preacher.
What Naaman didn't understand was all he had to do was do
That's right.
God's will.
That's it.
You see, my brothers and sisters, some folks just don't understand. How can they hear?
My Lord.
Well,